What is going on, guys? Mobile Carrier News here, and Verizon literally came out with news on their how many subscribers they gained on second quarter. On my last video, we saw that Verizon lost, I believe, 62,000 TV subscriptions, which is really bad. Like, that is a lot of people that switched from Verizon Fios to DirecTV from AT&T to another service. But for wireless, they've gained over 257,000 wireless phone subscribers. To me, that is nuts. To me, that is saying more that a lot of people know that Verizon is king. Like, Verizon is number one. You can't beat that. Yes, um, I believe AT&T gained more subscribers than them, so I will give AT&T credit for that. But still, this is an insane amount. This is a lot of subscribers. I scrolled down through the article here. So basically, if you can scroll down here, for phone subscriptions, Verizon gained 197,000 were consumer, and the other 78,000 were business. So even that 197,000 new phone subscribers for Verizon, me included, because in second quarter I went to Verizon, so I'm basically one of those consumers, one of those customers, and still am to this right till now. This is just insane to me. I believe Verizon has to honestly step it up a notch the next time the third quarter comes in, which is basically 3 months. Actually, no, forget 3 months. The next 6 months, quarter four, Verizon has to step their game up and actually take things serious. They have to take serious with C-band. In my personal opinion, they honestly need to.
Verizon also has to focus not only on C-band, they have to focus on a new unlimited data plan. They have to give out new deals because competition is now fierce in 2021 with 5G along the line. They have to focus on better promotion, better, maybe a little bit better savings too, maybe 50% off on some devices here and there because we're in quarter two. Quarter two is huge, but now we're going into quarter three. Quarter three, they have to focus on gaining more subscribers, especially gaining more TV subscribers because they lost 62,000 subscribers on TV service. So Verizon has, in my opinion, Verizon needs to go back to the roots on getting more TV subscribers. Yes, they gained 197,000 new postpaid phone subscribers, me included. That's good. But they have to do better because if you let's scroll down here, get out this ad, scroll down here. They've gained 78,000 new business segments. So basically new subscribers in business, but they lost 62,000 subscribers in TV service. So they have to go back to the roots with TV service because they're not focusing on that right now. Yes, they're focusing on 5G business, but they need to go back on focusing on their TV business because I don't know if it's hurting, but they're not focusing on that too. So they need to go back on that route. They definitely need to focus on quarter three with more deals, more discounts, more stuff for the consumer. Just stay on your network because competition is now fierce. T-Mobile is like marketing like crazy these days. I didn't know they would. Their marketing genius. I'll tell you that much. Everyone's a marketing genius, but T-Mobile's pushing the most for marketing right now at this time that I'm speaking and that I'm making of this video. AT&T is focused on more on their unlimited plan. And the fact that Verizon hasn't changed their plan, which basically means they can't really change the plan right now because Verizon has the most customers. And I know I'm using 5G right now to record this video, as you can see right there. But Verizon, because they have the most customers, I believe Verizon can't handle all the congestion. It's honestly too much. Verizon needs to keep upgrading their LTE towers. They need to deploy C-band. They need to keep upgrading and building their network because their 5G is far from perfect. In my entire area, the highest I'm reaching is 50 to 100. And I know Verizon can do better. They definitely can do better, but it's just not enough in my opinion. And the fact that I'm reaching 50 to 100 megabytes per second, deprioritized or not, the area I live in has a lot of people. Like there are probably in my town alone, probably If I calculated this correctly, I think thousands of people in my area, my town, in the whole countryside, like the whole country, like before you hit LA or San Diego, I probably have at least like uh thousands. I don't I could say a mil, but that's my country. The city, the whole city I live in, is not really that big. So I say maybe like 100,000. That's my guess. Before you hit LA and San Diego. So that's just a lot of people, and a lot of people are using Verizon Wireless. I guarantee a lot of people are using Verizon, and the fact that I'm only reaching 100 between 50 to 100 megabytes per second on 5G means 5G is still new, and 5G Verizon's 5G can't handle that. AT&T's network now with their unlimited plan, totally uncapped. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can handle it with a little bit of network congestion too. T-Mobile, I believe the same thing, but just Verizon, they're in a tough spot. They're not in a bad position. I just think Verizon needs to do more digging. They need to look at all the towers that they have and keep cranking it up, tuning them up. Like making sure more signal is being thrown into the signal strength, regardless if it's like a blocking by a tree, by hills, mountains, houses, etc. Verizon needs to get their connection better. They need to get it more straightforward because they have thousands upon thousands, millions of subscribers, and for them to just throw in a new unlimited data plan, it would be too congested. They honestly would be like where T-Mobile is right now, mass congestion, and the network's not being fixed or built to properly manage that much data with millions of people using your network. So at this time, I do believe Verizon doesn't need a new plan. I mean, they should in the future, but not right now. I think they should perfect their network, especially LTE. LTE, I believe, is still on the weak side, especially my area. Regardless if I'm deprioritized or not, if I'm at the beach, if the signal's being blocked by at least even a tree or like a couple of rocks, Verizon's LTE is far from perfect. A lot of people still use their network. I do believe Verizon does need to focus on their LTE more, needs to perfect it. Even though it took them 10 years to build out LTE, it still needs to be improved dramatically. They need to crank it up a notch on the towers, maybe put new backhaul, maybe replace new panels because I believe the panels they have are kind of old at this point. It's been 10 years since they perfected LTE, so they need to fix that 100% in my opinion. And just quarter three is coming up, and quarter three they need to focus really on gaining more customers again and upgrading their service because Verizon does have the biggest coverage, but you need to improve your service even more. They're ahead of coverage and service by AT&T and T-Mobile, no doubt in my mind. That's obviously a fact. But with you having a 50 gigabyte deprioritization plan, that basically means your network is not ready for an unlimited data plan. So I think Verizon's on a good track to keep working on their service. The more they work on it, the better it will handle data speeds and density and latency and all the other stuff that 5G and LTE deals with. So I think they should focus on the quarter three, quarter four. Quarter four, they should definitely focus on expanding their 5G more, and quarter four they're gonna focus on C-band. And then once C-band is released, and I make a video about that, I still believe C-band needs to be more controlled, more 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 how do I want to say this, like monitored, because see, they're going to use more data, and sure we'll all be on deprioritization, but they need to watch the network and make sure improve the area that's being almost too congested or it's not doing good, whether it's especially like in the beach areas or like up mountains or hills, just improve the service, make sure a signal goes through, etc. And then first quarter 2022, maybe focus on a new unlimited data plan, because by that time I do believe Verizon will be able to handle that a lot more congestion, and by quarter one 2022 they'll have more customers, more than they'll have more customers more than they have customers now, so they'll be able to focus on that. And I do believe Verizon can get a new data plan and then we'll be pretty set. and then we'll be pretty even with all the other carriers. And we'll see where that goes off. C-band will be released for both carriers, and T-Mobile will focus on their ultra capacity. And we're just gonna battle out for the networks. So, what do you guys think about quarter three? Quarter three is coming up. Verizon should focus more on their connection, more coverage on their service. Quarter four, they should focus on C-band, keep improving their networks, giving more promotions out, getting more customers because T-Mobile is trying to get more customers at this time. The same thing with AT&T, and not to mention Dish Network is going to be the fourth carrier. We'll see how that plays out. I'll give you updates on Dish, how they're doing. What do you guys think about this? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.